What is good, everyone? DCan here today, and thank you for tuning into the Retro World. Guys, we have another freaking GameStop deal, and I know what some of y'all are thinking, bro, another GameStop video. Yes, first of all, I have to mention it again. We are not sponsored by GameStop. I promise you guys. If that ever happens, I'm going to make a whole video on that. But that's not what the goal is here. The goal is just to show you guys, hey, there are some cheap games out here. Let's go pick them up and hopefully save some money. So first of all, I got to give a big shout outs to the homie Cincy Game Hunting. He is over on YouTube. He's over on Instagram. He posted about this deal and I was like, say what? Dang, that deal looks pretty crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and call my local GameStop and make sure that, make sure that we have it in the same area. I don't know what GameStop does. I feel like sometimes they just do different things. So anyways, I got off the phone with them and the deal is legit. It is 5 games for $10, which that alone sounds kind of insane. But first of all, it's only for pre-owned games, so keep that in mind. You're not getting anything new for that type of price. Pre-owned games, and it's only pre-owned games that are $4.99 and under. So realistically, are you gonna find anything crazy for that type of price? I don't know. Every single GameStop is different. Sometimes they mark games down so freaking cheap and you catch them slipping on prices. So that is the first deal they have. I feel like it's at least worth going to check. So that's what we're about to go do. And the other deal is 4 games for $25, but for those games, it's $9.99 and under. I feel like that's the tier where we might actually find some pretty good games. Y'all know here at the Retro World, we want to play these freaking video games. So I feel like this deal might end up being pretty good. Anyways, let's go check it out. Fingers crossed so we find some cool stuff. All right, guys, we're at GameStop. Let's go see what they got. How's it going, man? I talked to you on the phone about the deal. I think it was you, maybe not. Dang, okay. So they're just behind. I gotcha. Yeah. Metro Exodus. Oh, are you guys able to print a list out? Thank you so much. Yeah, that'll definitely save me some time. All right, guys. We need the $9.99 and under. Yo, shout outs to whoever left the comment last time letting us know about that. And the worker was actually about to do that for us. So that's super nice. Super awesome. Yo, let me know who has played this game. I feel like this game is a lot of fun. It's supposed to be like a Super Smash Bros. Type of game, but with Nickelodeon characters. So, pretty cool.
There's like 6 games on the 499, okay. But there's a lot
we'll check it though. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Alright guys, so this is what we're looking at here. They printed out the list for us. So these are all the $9.99 and under. We might be able to find something good on here. We'll have to look and see. And of course it just depends on what games we don't have already, because we already got some of these. Ooh, that Pac-Man game is only $7.99. Hey, Persona 5 is $9. Alright, let's look around and see. Here's one. $9. I've heard good things about this game. One day. Hold on, they have a house. What? Why was this game made for me? House Flipper? A very interesting game, but honestly, pretty fun. Looks kind of cool. If there's anything for the Switch, that would be awesome. I feel like that the $5.90 or the $5 price and under, I doubt there's gonna be much, but
I literally have 1 game for the Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Starlink.
Starlink for that price?
Yeah, I guess it's 4 for 20 and then 5 for 10.
5 for 10?
5 for 10 was $5 and under, and then 4 for
How much was that Starlink game?
$1.99. You can't play it without all the stuff though.
Oh, you need all the stuff for it?
It's like Skylanders. You need a portal and the rest of it.
I might pick it up just because it's so cheap, but we'll see, I guess. All right, and we got some PS3 games. Got Mario Tennis. All right, guys, there's so much to look at. Nice. $20. What a deal. Yo, that deal was a little bit better than what I thought it was going to end up being. Guys, we just left. We're going to go back to the house. We're going to take an up close look at everything we picked up. We spent $20 freaking dollars and we got a bag of games. Let's go. Guys, we are back at the house. Let's take an up close look at everything we picked up. All right, guys, here is the stack of games that we picked up. We spent $20 and what was it? $20.31 on this stack of games because we were utilizing that deal. So we got a bunch of random stuff in here, some stuff that looked interesting. I figured, hey, let's check it out. First game we got here is Overlord Raising Hell. I don't know. I just saw the name of this game. It looked interesting, so I was like, hey, let's pick it up. It doesn't have the case, unfortunately, but you know, for what, $2 a game basically is what we paid for this stuff. We can't complain at all. So, Overlord Raising Hell. Next up, this is a game I've actually been wanting to check out for a little while, so I was kind of surprised to see it on this list, but we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royal. Now, this is supposed to be like a Super Smash Bros. Type of game for the PS3. I feel like I'm going to love this game. Look at this. Oh my God, we got characters from just like everything. I see God of War on here. That's from Twisted Metal, dude. That is so sick. There's just so many amazing characters on here. I feel like this game is going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royal for the PS3. Hopefully it ends up being a good one. But for $2, come on now. Guys, I don't know why we picked this up. Killzone Shadowfall. I just figured it was cheap once again, and let's pick it up. I have never really been crazy about the Killzone games, although I have been wanting to check them out. So maybe this would be like a good entry point. Y'all comment below and let me know if this game is any good. Let me know which Killzone game I should jump into if I was going to check out the series. So, Killzone for PS4. Next up, we have Dungeon Siege. I'm almost positive we already have this game, but you guys know it was so cheap. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and pick it up. I feel like my copy, though, does not have the manual. So, either way, we got a condition upgrade, and then we'll probably just take whatever games that we end up already having or we don't want. We'll just throw those up on eBay or something. But Dungeon Siege for the PS3. Another game we don't have. We have Rogue Warrior. Never heard of this game. I was talking to the worker there. He said it was actually pretty fun. I am the wrathful god of combat. I don't know. I don't know if this game is going to be any good. Showing you guys some gameplay. Hopefully it ends up being fun. We have an Xbox 360 game. Look at this. It was a Xbox 360 exclusive at one point, but we have Chrome Hounds. It is made by Sega, so I don't know. Maybe it'll end up being a good game. But yeah, I think it's complete too. Hell yeah. So that's pretty awesome. Chrome Hounds for the 360. Not too bad. Next up, we have Star Wars Battlefront. Y'all know this game is not really worth anything at all, but it was cheap, and yeah, I don't have to keep saying it every game. It was cheap, why not? Like, yeah. Star Wars Battlefront for the PS4. Same with this game. We got Farpoint. This is a PlayStation VR game. What's funny is we had a VR system, and then we got rid of it, and now I kind of want to get another one. So, PlayStation VR games, we got Farpoint, Impulse Gear, you'll need this, and we have Doom 3, the VR edition as well. So maybe we'll just go ahead and start getting games for the VR, and then if we find one super cheap, we'll finally add the VR set to the system. I'm kind of hoping that when the next VR comes out, it's a little smaller and like there's less cords, and then maybe we can just get that one and then play all these games on the like PS5 or something. So yeah, two VR games. And the last game we got here is Gran Turismo 5 Prologue for the PS3. Guys, this deal was pretty good, and that's why we're going to keep making these type of videos. I just want to let you guys know when we find something good, especially when it's really cheap. I know a lot of y'all want to actually play these games, so for $2 a game, you can't really beat that. All right, guys, that is pretty much the end of the video. I want to thank all of y'all for checking this out, along with all of the support lately on the channel. It has been crazy. One more thing I wanted to mention real quick about this deal is when I talked to the worker, he said he thinks that it's going to end on this Saturday, but he also mentioned that sometimes they end on Wednesdays. Wednesday seems too soon. Like, I feel like this deal just started, so I don't think that's the case, but I would definitely recommend maybe calling your local store in the area just so you can save some money on gas, because we know right now, y'all, gas prices are not cheap. But anyways, guys, if you're not subscribed, definitely hit subscribe. Y'all go check out the video before this because we're giving away some cool stuff in that one. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all once again. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.